not just me, they're banning other flight tracking people.
Okay, out front now, Democratic Congressman Ro Khanna of California. He represents Silicon Valley, which, as of now, is still where Twitter is. We'll see, right? Okay, so this Twitter account tracking the jet, this is one account. And I actually want to start here a little bit bigger than that one account, but I do want to ask you about that. But first, just the bigger picture. Are you concerned about what this means for what Twitter under Elon Musk will look like? That he's now realizing he has the power. He's the god of Twitter. He can decide every account here and there and who gets to speak and who doesn't.
Yes, I am concerned. I mean, he gets to make the rules, and it doesn't seem consistent. I mean, look, I've been defending the idea of free speech and that we shouldn't have censored the New York Post, but you can't then censor someone who's tracking private flights. So I hope they'll reconsider it. But
Cover the Twitter files, part 6? No shot, bro. No shot. I'm fearful of the truth, okay? I'm fearful of the truth. I can't handle it. I'm terrified. It's like, bro, how about you fucking, listen, how about you fucking do a Twitter files for what Elon just did yesterday? Okay? That's what I truly want to know about. I want to know what efforts did fucking motherfuckers take to decide to like just start banning all of the fucking flight tracker accounts. Okay? That's what I want to know. I mean, that's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that it's like, oh, Twitter files this, Twitter files that. It's like half the time it's literally a self-report showcasing that, like, actually, as a matter of fact, what ended up happening was that like it was just normal fucking revenge porn being taken down, or libs of TikTok being protected, all this shit. That was the fucking real reason why these bans were happening, and they're totally justifiable, and nothing new ever comes out of it. Business Insider reporter Lynette Lopez was just suspended from Twitter for the mere act of reporting on Elon Musk. No one is even pretending she broke any Twitter rules. This is simply a case of being a good reporter who Musk dislikes. This isn't the first time Musk has fired a broadside at Lopez either. When she was investigating the allegations of a misconduct at Tesla, Musk allegedly asked his team to hack the tech of one of her sources, a Tesla employee. How fucking nuts, dude. I mean, this is crazy. This guy is fucking insane, dude. I'm sorry, but like, how do you not see this? This is a dude with a profound amount of power, and he's just like not afraid to use it, you know? He is completely unafraid of using this insane amount of power that he has to get whatever the fuck he wants out of people. Oh, God forbid. He's like a supervillain.
the bigger issue is
motherfuckers thought Elon Musk was a superhero. He is literally a supervillain, dude.
there has to be some independent body. There can't be just Elon Musk making the decisions of which account to suspend and which account to have on.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. They've come out with, all of these revelations, they say, about who was deciding what at Twitter. And maybe there were some mistakes, imperfections, right? But at least there was a system you could kind of go through and look at it in retrospect, as opposed to just one person's brain and what they want to do. Now, on the Elon jet, right? So there's the last tweet before that account was suspended showed Musk's jet taking off from Oakland on Monday, landing in Los Angeles 48 minutes later. Another day, he flagged the jet taking off from Reno, flagging that it's heading to Oakland. This is very detailed. So everywhere Elon goes was on Twitter. He ran accounts like Bezos Jets. We know who that was tracking. Celeb Jets, other celebrities, where they were going. Okay, Sweeney says this is all publicly available.
Yep.
But publicly available is different from easily accessible. So does it cross a line, or does Elon have a point that putting his private jet in everywhere it goes, that he's changed his mind and says that's a threat?
Well, look, they put out my personal email address, so I...
Well, that's true. They did not.
So I don't think they've been that sensitive to personal information. But I think that if you're going to believe in the First Amendment principles, you've got to be consistent. And having public information out there, as long as it's...
No one fucking believes in that. No one. That's not a thing. Elon Musk has never believed in the First Amendment. Also, the First Amendment has nothing to do with fucking what private companies are doing. It's just vibes. The Gab CEO said Twitter was better when it was run by mentally ill, blue-haired... What? Elon Musk is in over his head when it comes to free speech. Musk has quickly learned that in order to run a free speech platform, you need two things: a thick skin and a fanatical commitment to free speech. Even when being pro-free speech is bad for business. And even when being pro-free speech means tolerating the most excruciating criticisms of yourself. Elon's free speech saga at Twitter is really nothing of the sort. He's treating the product and his users as his playthings. Flailing, hyper-feminine emotional outbursts are a substitute for a leadership style. All told, he has revealed that he has no interest in whatsoever in bringing actual free speech to Twitter. Twitter was ironically more measured and free when there were thousands of mentally ill, blue-haired communists with their fingers on the ban hammer. He's right! I can't believe the fucking Nazi that runs the Gab account is right. Because even the mentally ill, blue-haired feminists weren't just going, I personally don't like you, so I'm just going to ban journalists. That's fucking insane. That's like literally, like, no person has ever behaved this way. Jack Dorsey didn't just go, oh, I just don't like individual guys who have said mean things about me, so I'm going to fucking ban them. If that had happened, everyone would lose their shit. People would be so fucking mad at that. That person would be punished. Why are you so pressed? Because of the fucking hypocrisy and the disgusting way that sniveling, cowardly, fucking peasants like yourself with peasant brains go, please, sir, I love the boot, sir, me lord. That's why I'm pressed, bro. How are you not pressed? You read my comment, LeMaffeo. That's how fucking stupid you are. You just want Streamer to react to you, and that's it. I just made your fucking day. That's why I'm mad. You should be mad. I'm mad because you're not mad, okay? I'm mad because you're not mad. You should be mad too. This only fucks you, okay? I'm at least in a certain level of fucking financial security and comfort that, like, it's not gonna fuck me as bad, okay, no matter what happens. But it will fuck you. This attitude alone will fuck you so much harder. And I get mad because I see so many people genuinely just deep throat the fucking boot and go, nah, it's actually fine that a billionaire is doing that. Okay? It blows my mind. At least the communists tried to come up with an objective and consistent rationale for their actions. Contrast with Elon, who waves the flag of free speech as soon as he took over, but immediately began compromising on that promise for the sake of business expediency. Fuck, man. Fuck. He's like mad at Barry Weiss now. He's fucking yelling at Barry Weiss. He's mad at Barry Weiss. Can you imagine being mad at Barry Weiss for anything? The only thing you can be mad at Barry Weiss for is the top of the hour ad break coming 10 minutes before the top of the fucking hour. And then getting caught with no fucking subscription at the top of the goddamn hour. But fear not, if you want an uninterrupted broadcast experience, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5, or you can do for free with a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. You get one free Prime subscription a month. You can also get gifted a sub. He did say hyper-feminine. He said it's a fucking hyper-feminine trait that he's like, Elon Musk going crazy. General Justinian, Econ Mang, thank you for the 10 gifted. Yen Show, thank you for the 5 gifted. Here's a 3-minute ad break now. My mom is not here, so unfortunately, I am stuck. My mom is not here, so I have to fucking make my own food real quick, okay? King Ghidorah, that's why I haven't been here as frequently while I'm covering this story. Gaucho Marks, thank you for the 10 gifted.
It's not an
imminent
threat to safety, should be on there. Now, if he is saying go take some action against Elon Musk or someone, that's different. That's a threat to safety. And I would agree that that shouldn't be on there. But then I just looked this, before coming on the show, Aaron Rupert has been banned. Aaron Rupert criticizes me all the time. He takes my clips and distorts them.
Right. Yeah, I follow him.
But, you know, I mean, you can't ban that. I mean, so I think what this whole Twitter files are showing is that we don't have thoughtful decision-making, and we have concentration of power in who's deciding what is speech.
Right. And also, I think one thing it's also showing is there are no easy answers. It's easy to say, I don't like how it's done. It's different to actually have to do it yourself and to take that mantle on. Now, one thing that Musk has been doing, though, is tweeting things that are they are things that are recognized by the QAnon community, okay? And it's unclear why he's doing it or the context in which he's doing it. But the white rabbit, I don't know if you saw this week, he tweeted follow and then the little picture of a white rabbit. Now, I admit I first saw that and was thinking, what the heck is this? Well, the white rabbit is...
Yeah, I don't care about this. I just, who cares? Yeah, he's a fucking freak. Like a delusional loser And he was talking about like, vaccine conspiracies or some shit.
It's been linked to the QAnon movement over the past 4 years, and QAnon forums immediately picked this up. He's dismissed these allegations and said it was about something else. But a journalist who's an expert.
There's no need for a kitchen cam because I don't cook while I'm on stream. I just heat when I'm on stream. That's all I'm doing. What did you do now? What the fuck is this? I'm trending in Canada? I don't fucking know, man.
Expert on QAnon that I talked to, Mike Rothschild, he says QAnon followers clearly saw this as tipping the hat. Look, Elon gets us. He's with us. What do you think about stuff like that?
Well, I don't know why he's doing that. I mean, look, this is someone who actually has innovated with Tesla.
I mean, here it is, yeah. Elon Musk asked in April if it would be okay to tweet a politician's address along with a gun sight over their face. He said removing such a tweet would be quite dangerous and that Twitter's speech rules should match the laws of the country.
Here's one tweet. I hate not other things. I think this can be quite dangerous.
Yeah, good thing that's not happening. Oh, wait, that's literally fucking happening! He nailed it, dude. It's funny because that wasn't happening, okay? But conservatives said it was, and then Elon Musk took over and is now doing the thing that he said would be very dangerous. God, he is so bad. He's so bad at communicating. It's like fucking nuts. This is so instructive of how this dumb motherfucker operates. The scandal here is that Elon Musk discovered who his company's deputy general counsel was 6 weeks after he purchased it. That's it, man. Oh, he knew in April. This was just performative bullshit on his part. Of course he knew who his deputy counsel was. He predicted the future so smart. Yeah, I mean, he predicted what he was going to do. He predicted what he was going to fucking do. And then there's no information with the stalker shit either.
He's innovated with SpaceX. Why he's getting in back and forths on QAnon and suspending accounts on Twitter, I mean, it seems a total waste of time. He should not be making the decisions on this. And it's concerning. I mean, it's concerning that he's putting this stuff out there. The tweet about Fauci and prosecuting Fauci. Right. I mean, whatever. Look, it's one thing to say, okay, as
my
the first,
pronouns prosecute Fauci, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to say that you have the First Amendment right, but when you are one of the world's leading innovators, you also have some responsibility. And I just don't think it's becoming. It's not a good look for him. And I tell him that in person.
Twitter suspending the accounts of several journalists who cover both the social media platform and, of course, its owner, Elon Musk. Those affected.
I don't remember the exact quote in Berserk. Griffith tells Guts that he would never be able to walk if he was worried about stepping on ants. That's how these rich fucks see you chatters. Exactly. And yet, for some weird fucking reason, dumbass chatters don't understand that, and they still end up defending Elon Musk for some reason when he's like demonstrating that he doesn't care. I've been in enough video game forums to know for years enough to know that the next step is him claiming he just manipulated all of us into loving and defending free speech again. So inspiring to see the newfound love of free speech by the press. Yep. People can't let go of this reality that no matter what happens, like saying Elon Musk is bad and stupid breaks the system, and the system has to be infallible. Or else, why am I getting ass fucked for no reason? Okay? That's the issue here. People are literally like, no, this, you don't understand. The system has to be infallible. The system cannot be broken. Because if the system is broken, that means I've been taking this dick for no fucking reason. That's the reason why they ride for Elon so hard, because he's like the singular human representation of like a billionaire fail son that has been able to get all this false marketing from these very same outlets that are shitting on him now. Okay? Elon doesn't know you or me. I wouldn't say that about Elon not knowing me, but
has suspended the accounts of several journalists working for high-profile outlets. Most had written critically about the takeover of the firm by Elon Musk, and some had tweeted about an account that tracked the movement of the billionaire's private jet. Our reporter Tom Brada has more.
This is the latest Twitter debacle, which is basically putting a spotlight on what is a very fine line between moderating content on the platform and what a lot of people would say essentially amounts to censorship. So in the past 24 hours, there have been a flurry of suspensions targeting specifically journalists, and they're journalists from a range of high-profile organizations, CNN, Mashable, Washington Post, New York Times, and also some independent journalists. And just to give you an example, I should be able to show you one account. If you search for Ryan Mack, for example, who is a New York Times tech reporter, all that you will see when you look for him is this rather ominous screen saying that his account has been suspended. And to understand why this is happening, you don't need to look much further than what Mr. Elon Musk himself has been tweeting over the past few hours, and what he's written is this: criticizing me all day long is totally fine, but doxing my real-time location and endangering my family is not.
Well, I'm joined now by Mashable reporter Matt Binder, who's one of the journalists banned from Twitter. Matt, for what were you banned, do you think?
I truthfully don't know. I'm racking my brain to try to figure out what could have possibly broken Twitter's policies, and I'm coming up with nothing, honestly. I added the Elon's Jet Twitter account, the one that was tracking his his private plane, but that was when it was already suspended, and I just added it right on the platform. So, I mean, it was just basically pointing that, oh, look, this account was suspended.
Have you been critical of his leadership?
I have. I've posted on both Twitter and in my reporting for Mashable about how, I think he came in with big ideals and he hasn't delivered on any of them. In fact, in some ways, what he said he was going to go and do with Twitter, he's done quite the opposite. It's rather hypocritical.
So what do you think Twitter is now becoming?
I mean, just clearly from day one, you could see that he was basically serving a very specific type of Twitter user. He is constantly replying to the complaints and the requests from right-wing Twitter users, and that's fine if that's what he wants to turn his platform into. But he says he does this while saying he's neutral and he's looking for it to be a free speech platform for anyone to use.
And what will you do now? Will you request to be reinstated, or will you take your comments elsewhere?
Bro, motherfuckers crying over Twitter bans. Who cares, cunt? It's such a dumb fucking tape. This dude isn't some random dude working at the fucking Jiffy Lube, okay, who got banned for saying the N-word. This is a dude in media that got banned for doing his job in the media because he offended our Lord and Savior, the ultimate deity, Elon Musk. That's crazy. How do you not have like even a fraction of fucking, I don't know, how do you not have any dignity? Like, how do you not understand this? He got banned from the platform where he does his job on as a tech reporter, okay?
Well, it appears there is a Twitter poll on his account right now, and he's done this before where he's polled the Twitter users what they want to see. And, it looks like maybe he'll listen to it this time. I'm not sure. But Twitter really is the platform for political and, news media. And, it is a major platform for me, too. If I'm banned, it's his platform. He could do what he'd like. I'll go somewhere else. And if I'm unsuspended and brought back, I'll continue to do the reporting that I do on the platform and critiquing Musk well within Twitter's policies. For journalists like you, how important is Twitter as an outlet? Oh, it's a very important platform. Unfortunately, none of the other platforms have substituted Twitter. I mean, there are great platforms out there, anywhere from YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, that are major platforms. But the issue with that is you need to take the time to film a video or post a picture. The good thing about Twitter is I could literally open it up at any time and comment on a story, say something about, a news item that I just came across, or share my own piece in really just a couple of seconds.
You would accept, though, that that tracking a private plane is probably not helpful in terms of Elon Musk, his safety and his security, and that of his family too.
Well, I mean, he is a very wealthy individual.
Dude, they're such cucks, dude. That's just global rules, man. That's such bullshit. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. No, Elon just wants extra rules for him.
Individual, he certainly can afford all the things that come with being a very, very public figure, such as, security and measures that need to be taken. It's unfortunate that there are people out there who would do something to really anybody, and I abhor any actions that have been taken against Musk and his family. But this is by his own previous tweets, where he said he wouldn't shut down an account like that because it is free speech. Essentially, he's going against what he previously said.
Matt Binder, thank you very much indeed.
Man just wants attention. Unsuspend accounts who dox my exact location in real time. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, he keeps fucking posting. He keeps, isn't this the second time he posted this? He ran the poll. And then people were like, yeah, no, man, you're a fucking idiot. This is the third time? No fucking, no. He retweeted this too. Should real-time doxing be allowed on Twitter? Great questions. You know what's really funny? You want to know how he's fucking up? This, dude. It's such a dumb metric, but yesterday, he was going off. Like a month ago, he was popping the fuck off, dude. Okay, have you seen this?
Let us get...
A month ago, he was popping the fuck off, dude. Okay? And he used to get like 300K likes, 400K likes. And now he's getting, his likes are going down. I mean, where are his dick riders? Where have they gone? They are not defending our boy.
Include reporters from the Washington Post, the New York Times, and CNN. The move's coming after Twitter suspended an account that had been using public flight data to share the location of Mr. Musk's private plane. Last night, Musk tweeted, "Criticizing me all day long is totally fine, but doxing my real-time location and endangering my family is not. Same doxing rules apply to journalists as to everyone else. 7-day suspension for doxing. Some time away from Twitter is good for the soul."
I've been doxing the hell out of people, and this first guy, never heard anybody complain about it.
Yeah, it's, listen, he owns the platform. He can do whatever he wants. Yeah. He claims to be a free speech absolutist, and when he took over...
I hate this. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. He owns the platform. He can do whatever he wants. It's such cuck behavior, dude. We are so infinitely cucked. We are so infinitely cucked to billionaires. I want to fucking kiss myself, dude. Oh, he owns the platform. He owns the platform. He can do whatever he wants. Like, what the fuck? Have some decency, man. We already know that. He is doing what he wants. Don't even say that. Demand congressional action. Republicans do this every time like someone gets banned for trying to dox and kill a trans person. I hate that.
As owner a number of months ago at this point, not even.
But don't you
he
think
said that
it's
he would
really-
open it up, and yet there does seem to be some hypocrisy here.
Well, but you buy it, okay? You're losing fortunes. You're bleeding through your eyeballs every day. You get them. It looks like people are asking you to put more money up. Do you at least not get the satisfaction of saying, "I hate those 5 journalists. I'm kicking them off"? Can you at least give them something here? I mean, give him something.
He can do anything he wants.
$44 billion. You know what I get to do? I get to slam a couple of journalists.
He can do
It's
what
the
he
only
wants.
thing that's
And
been good.
He clearly has a need to be in the public eye in a way that is
likes the
not
public
helpful,
eye.
it would seem, to his business. Certainly, I
likes
don't know
the
if you
public
heard our interview with Gary Black yesterday.
I loved it. I thought it was a must
from the Future Fund. Take a listen to Gary Black, holder, obviously, of Tesla shares, who is just praying that Musk will stop talking.
I think he's going to realize the mistakes he's made, because I've seen him change even with advertisers. He's changed his whole approach to them. I think he's going to realize he's made a mistake with his rhetoric and everything, and he'll stop. But I think the bigger issue, which will make me and other shareholders feel better, is he gets out of Twitter, lets somebody that he trusts, works 24/7, his same vision, take over Twitter so he can go back and focus on Tesla.
So many of our conversations about Twitter, of course, bleed into Tesla. We've made the connection many times between Mr. Musk's attention on Twitter, his endless tweeting, his attacking certain people who might be Tesla buyers, and the decline in Tesla stock, which, by the way, yesterday was actually better than the market. It performed far better than the market.
It's crazy. Like, he's a kid. He's like a child, dude. He's like, I'm not having fun with Tesla. I don't want to play with you anymore. Like, I'm just going to play with Twitter now. Billionaire Twitch chatter? What?
Well, I think the apologists coming on saying, listen, it doesn't matter. I mean, he's really paying attention, and you want him there, of which I do too. But, David, in the end, what we're discovering about a lot of the internet is it's very advertising connected. And the people who are involved in advertising have been cutting back at a lot of places and really cutting back at Twitter because they don't like to be associated with fractious and unruly people.
Yes.
But Twitter previously had a very good sales force that I've met with many times, and they often convinced me, look, this is the place to go. You could be against live sports. You could be against a lot of good people watching us, the Super Bowl. And now I think you have to say to yourself, wow, maybe it's too nasty. It's getting nastier.
You think other journalists will follow his lead? I'm sorry, will in sympathy say, you know what, I'm done too?
Oh, yeah,
if you're going to be suspending other journalists?
Yes, I think that. But in the end, they crave it too.
It's a very useful tool.
I look at.
What is this fucking music?
I don't all the time.
I don't think Elon Musk is doing a bad job. I feel like that he overpaid for it, and I think he's trying to figure out what to do. It just doesn't have the staff. He needs to go back to Tesla and have others
run it. Like Gary Black said he wants him to.
Right, that would be.
That's one way to end a segment. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are playing Jim Cramer out. They're like, dude, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Everybody hates Tesla right now. Everybody hates Elon right now. And you are going to say something mean about it, and then people are going to start, pumping Tesla stock because everything you say is the inverse.